The action moments away here at the Zayed Stadium in Abu Dhabi. Familiar foes take on each other once again in Group 1 of the ICC Men's T20 Cricket World Cup. Chris Gayle on show, and Sri Lanka, former champions, against the defending champions Dasan Shanaka, Kieron Pollard, clashing with the likes of Jason Holder, Dwayne Bravo in his last T20 World Cup, and West Indian colours. So much for Sri Lanka to smile about. The toss came down in favour of the West Indies captain, and he elected to field first. Group 1 action here in the Super 12. It's a lovely evening once again. Sit back, strap in, because we expect this to be a fiercely contested game with England in pole position in this Group 1. Australia with a win earlier today, an easy win against Bangladesh. South Africa on 6 points as well, sitting just outside the top 2. The West Indies trying their hardest, their earnest, to try to get their net run rate up, and a couple of wins in their last couple of games. And see what happens. Sri Lanka cannot advance in this tournament. One change. Binura Fernando in the left arm seamer, and he replaces Lahiru Kumara. But Pereira, Nisanka, Asalanka, Avishka Fernando, some of those in need of runs at the top. The West Indies unchanged from their last game. Kieron Pollard fit enough to take his place in the team, suffering a leg injury in their last game almost a week ago in Sharjah. But the West Indies, as Pollard said, need runs, more runs. Alinda, very experienced. Short boundary leg side, long on and deep forward square in place.
Yeah, Nisanka more correct player. He's not a bash, a good cricketing player. Cricketing shots he's got. Therefore, chase an option against the left-hander, who's a big wicket. He hasn't fired, but he can come off at any stage, and if he does, that puts a lot of pressure on the West Indies. It allows the rest of the Sri Lankan batting lineup to settle down.
First of the night for Sri Lanka in terms of runs. Been a pretty lean time for Kusal Pereira. Now they'll be asking him to hit mostly to a big leg side boundary as he takes strike against the spin, and 76 meters square on the leg side. Length has to be correct also from Ruston Chase. Don't give width outside the off stump.
He's got the slip in place.
Glided away for 4. First boundary of the match to Kusal Pereira.
Yeah, just poking at it. Flies off the edge, hard hands. Chris Gayle, of course, that slip had no chance because those hard hands worked in favor of Pereira and gave him that extra pace.
But if you pitch up, Kusal Pereira hasn't timed it perfectly, but he's done it just well enough. Another boundary. Second of the innings, 14 without loss.
Good finish to the over. But just as we've seen from Pereira throughout this tournament, the timing not there.
There's that bounce again.
Just holding in the pitch a wee bit. Just looking at that graphic, Bish. It does get bounce, but doesn't seem like he uses the crease a lot. Maybe that's something he can use to develop his angles that he uses. Just having it, it's all wide of the crease. He tends to be the bowler who uses the crease the least. So there's more he can bring into his game.
Absolutely right. Over the last couple of years, he sort of angled his run a bit because he says he's felt more comfortable coming from an angle and just touching the beginning of the return crease to be able to get better balance at the crease and get a bit of shape on the ball. When he's gone closer to mid-crease, he doesn't feel as well set up. Gloved it, but it eludes the keeper Puran and goes for 4. 29 without loss.
He's running his fingers over the ball. I think that's what's holding up in the pitch. Both batsmen, the discussion in the middle is that there's a bit of tennis ball bounce. It hasn't been fluent, but they're moving forward. Sri Lanka, Kusal Perera, he's on to 20. Pathum Nissanka, not much of the strike. Doesn't seem like a pitch that you can easily hit through.
He's hit that one though. He's hit that beautifully. Big side of the ground or not. That's the Kusal Perera that Sri Lanka want to see.
That's the pickup shot we talk about, the shorthand jab. Nice friendly height, but long boundaries. Goes a long way.
Get an additional one with the ricochet off the direct hit.
Gone. What an athlete he is. He makes the difficult things look so easy. Andre Russell.
Dre Russ always makes something happen. Rather trying to work this one through the onside. I think maybe it was just a slower ball. Only leading edge was found. Good catch by Dre Russ. Pereira gone for 29. It's 42 for 1.
Short, he hasn't caught hold of this. It's flown though. That took a route all of its own. 6 gone, power play done, 48 for 1.
Andre Russell digging that one shot. I think it was just too quick on the wagon wheel. You will see straight back over his head.
Just playing with the spin there and nudging it away for 4. That was a nice shot from Nissanka.
He's coming in with the deft touches here. Seeing that you got the veteran Chris Gale. Well, 2 veterans, one at a straightish foot man and one at beyond point. Just get it into the gap. Nobody's chasing that.
Unbelievable time on the field. Nicely played. Nicely played indeed. That's a chase. Oh, the ball wins it. Evan Lewis with a despairing dive. That ball raced over the turf.
Bravo, just slightly over pitching. And Sri Lanka, you could see him leaning forward into the shot. You can't fault Lewis for effort there. Gave it his all.
Yeah. Switch hit. Does it go all the way? He just shot. A boundary to finish the 11th. It's 91 for 1.
What a stroke. Mickey Arthur loves it on the bench. This is brilliant. This young player Nisanka is very, very talented. One hand comes off the bat, he's swinging that hard at the ball. It's a brilliant shot. It's actually quite a safe shot as well.
And a man at point, and that's what happens. Quick run, maybe out if you had got it direct. Oh, dived over it. Ravi Rampal, another senior statesman in that side, should have been stopped.
Well, this is one of Dwayne Bravo's other variations, the Yorker. And he gets it pretty much spot on, but when you've got third in the ring, you always run the risk. It's just a little bit too wide by DJ Bravo. I think Ravi Rampal should have done a lot better, yeah. Dwayne Bravo not happy, and rightly so.
Edged. And that's gone very fine and very quickly to the boundary.
Well, everything going the way of the Sri Lankans, and that's what happens when you play good, positive cricket. Taking the initiative to the opposition. Yes, there's a thick outside edge, but it doesn't matter a jot. When you've been in a while, spent time at the crease, you get that little rub of the green.
Oh, tickled away fine. Just missing his line there, Andre Russell. 13 done, it's 1-1-2 for 1.
Well, it's a poor ball, Andre Russell. Absolute freebie. Leg stump, half volley. Fine leg inside the ring. All you got to do is get a little touch. Poor bowling from West Indies here.
Reload.
Nicholas Pooran likes it. He wanted Pollard to go upstairs. The exuberance of keepers.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. He knew exactly where the field was. He had to go in a long way to play that shot. This is real good batting from Nisanka.
Well, he's just outdone himself. His switch hit was good, but this was better. It's probably on the wide line outside the off stump. Plays with the field. Brilliant shot. Brilliant use of the crease. Goes deep, goes wide in the crease. Flick of the wrist. A Ravinder De Silva-esque, using those wrists.
Yeah, on the cusp of his third T20 international 50, Pathum Nisanka. It's been a wonderful innings. He gets it. Can he come back for 2? He wants to come back for 2. What a wonderful innings from Pathum Nisanka.
Another significant moment in this young man's career. Very, very impressive, technically efficient batter for Sri Lanka. Marvellous moment here in Abu Dhabi. This is a beautifully crafted half-century, third of the competition. Ravi Rampal serves it up on a plate, gives him a nice bit of width.
What a shot. This time it's Asalanka.
Well, this game, and dare I say it, this World Cup campaign is getting away from the West Indies right here. Brilliant from Sri Lanka. Playing superbly well. Banged in by Rampal halfway down. Asalanka says, yeah, I'll have a bit of that. Hits it well in front of square. Look at that.
Big side of the ground, and Hetmeyer holds on safely. And he had so much more acreage behind him. You take pace off the ball, you create the miss hit.
That's what Bravo's really good at, taking the pace off, but it's that time of the game that you're going after everything. You're trying to up that rate. The long boundary is the downfall for Pathum Nisanka. How good has he played though? half century, 51. Sri Lanka, 133 for 2.
It's another welcome half century for one of Sri Lanka's young and developing players. Showed his power tonight. Perhaps it sums up a lot of the West Indies' effort in the field tonight. Roston Chase, as tall as they come. Only Jason Holder is perhaps taller and lets it go for 6.
Flat and hard. There she goes, there she goes. He's leaping. Did he get the timing right? Having a look at that, and also live. Would have backed him to pull that in. He should have pulled it in, Roston Chase.
Shanika was trying to get to, instead it's an edge past the keeper. Runs are hemorrhaging, 153 for 2.
That's expected, the angle. Everything running Sri Lanka's way, even the edges.
He does. But that is struck magnificently. Oh, shades of Rishabh Pant last night at the end of the innings.
Wow. Little bit of length. But Sri Lanka knew what he wanted to do, because with this field, it's quite obvious what Bravo would do. He has to go across, so he targets the straight boundary.
They're a team that is developing, heading in the right direction with some of this young batting. 170 for 2.
Just hitting through the line, keeping it plain and simple. And holds his shape, Charita Sri Lanka.
Couple of overs behind as far as time is concerned. Concerns for the bowling coach. He hasn't seen what he would have wanted so far tonight. .170 for 2. 2 overs to go. Dre Russ round the wicket. Full and wide, perhaps. Does go full and wide, but brilliant from Dasan Shanaka. Innovation and invention to the highest.
He can hit a ball, Dasun Shanaka. We've not seen much of it in international cricket as yet, but he has 3 centuries in T20s. On 2 occasions, when he got to that 100, he had hit 10 sixes in an innings. 16 is the most in an innings that he's hit. But at international levels, he's still not pumped up those numbers. Probably a lot to do with what happens around him. Sri Lanka always in trouble. That's how it's been over the last couple of years. So today they got a great foundation, and he's off to a flyer. It's already 20 of 8. Russell changes his angle. He goes over the wicket.
One of the understated lines of this World Cup. I remember to a T when Sri Lanka walked off the field after his 80 against Bangladesh. Russell Arnold was on commentary and he said Sri Lanka have been looking for a hero. Camera flashed to Sri Lanka and you said they found one. And I mean, that is brilliant because it is absolutely spot on. It's taken a while for him to get into this team, but he looks every inch the part. Found the gap, aerial route, and yet another boundary.
The best place to hit the ball, the top of the field in the circle. That's what he does. Hit the top of short extra cover. A neat little drop kick and it runs away. You know, I hate to bring this up or say this, but for Sri Lanka cricket, I think there's been a blessing in disguise. These younger players, the door opening due to indiscipline of senior players, I would say.
Should be gone. Hetmeyer underneath it. Takes the catch safely. And again, the big side of the ground by the end of a wonderful innings from Charit Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka goes. Slower ball from Russell. And forces Sri Lanka to go to the longer boundary. He doesn't get it at all. Had to wait for quite a while, Hetmeyer. Takes it safely. What a wonderful job done. Sri Lanka for 68, Sri Lanka 179 for 3.
Attempted Yorker. Doesn't hit its mark, but they'll get a couple of leg buys. But generally, in the context of what has gone before, not a bad over to end the innings, but Sri Lanka have done very well. 189 for 3 from their 20 overs. Runs for Charit Sri Lanka. Pethum Nasanka now over to Chris Gale and his colleagues to try to chase it down in good condition.
It's been good to watch from a Sri Lankan point of view. Good to see younger players scoring those runs. And it was not a slogathon. There was some very, very good cricket from a batting point of view. The running between was good. Well, Dasun Shanaka, he's got a very good score on the board. I'd say 15-20 more than he would have thought that he'd need at the toss. But you still have to go out there and bowl well, because that is a very strong batting lineup. The West Indies, they will back themselves. They know what to do.
Not great body language for the West Indies over the course of the first half of their work, but it's not done yet. Sri Lanka have put up a good effort tonight. Good to see Pethum Nasanka with his third half century, 51, and a lovely half century of 68 for Charit Sri Lanka. 25 not out to Dasun Shanaka of 14 balls. Two wickets for Andre Russell for 33, the best of the bowlers. The West Indies will need 190 at the rate of close to 10 and over if they are to win.
There's something happening in the area. Come on, let's get moving and let the ball go. Give me more.
He's hit that one though. He's hit that beautifully.
There's something happening.
Gone. What an athlete he is.
Lift the game, love the game. Lift the game, love the game.
Wonderful innings.
Lift the game, love the game. the game, love the game. Love the game.
Tiksana to Chris Gale. Well, this is a good ploy, Darren. Chris Gale does not like spin first up, does he?
I wouldn't say he doesn't like it, but just when he was walking in today, you could see a sense of purpose. You see him walking in, purposeful, means business.
Tiksana doesn't have a wicket in the Super 12. He's gone after him and not well enough. Hasaranga takes the catch and it's a forlorn walk back for Christopher Henry Gale. Bottom of the bat. We haven't seen him perform tonight. Chris Gale is gone.
I was just about to say he was very determined tonight. Just hitting the bottom of the bat. It's not the night for Chris Gale. Legacy is slowly going with this wicket. Chris Gale departs for one. West Indies 1 for 1.
Picked up by Evan Lewis. What a crisp 4 that is.
That's his area. He scores bulk of his runs. You cannot bowl short to him. You could see him leaning back. We saw a lot of that in the glory days. Gordon Greenidge. Lewis, as we said earlier, he could be as dangerous as any of the batters in this lineup.
Oh, he's drilled this. Drilled it for 4, has he? Yes, it should have enough on it. Consecutive boundaries.
As you often see, when the bowler gets shot, gets punished, he overcompensates. Looking for that swing. Well, it did swing off Lewis' bat down to the boundary for 4.
Langton Rasere from Harare, Zimbabwe, standing tonight with Alim Dar from Pakistan. See the umpires there, just making sure that the requisite number of fielders are within the circle, just keeping an eye. Oh, he's chopped on. That is a double blow for West Indies to lose their openers. Evan Lewis was looking good, and he's got to go on the way back.
Again, seam up delivery, just rolling his fingers on it, deceiving Lewis, trying to guide this one down to third man. Could only get the inside edge. They know how important this wicket is. Lewis departs for 8. West Indies lose another. It's 10 for 2.
Puran strokes this through for 4.
That's why he's the future. So much talent. Look at him. Stable, just opening the blade upon contact to thread it through the gap. Excellent shot.
Nicholas Puran, his highest score in T20 cricket is 62 not out against Pakistan, Providence, Guyana in July this year. He is superb to watch when he gets going. Oh, it's dropped. It was hit ferociously hard, but that's a chance. Fernando's going to have another over. Why not? He's got 2 for 9. Picked up. Oh, it might have been 3 for 9. Dikshana is the fielder in that short, fine leg. Oh, handsome. Puran at his best. Effortless 6.
Already starting to make them pay. Again, slower ball. Right in the slot for Nicholas Puran. Look at that back swing.
Darren, I was interested to hear you saying that Puran is the future. He's 26, so he's got years ahead of him. Has a full go, and it comes off the outside edge of the bat for 4. That'll just beat slip, and it'll be 4.
Geez, that was intentional. Perfectly placed by Roston Chase.
Oh, it's gone nowhere. He's got away with that. 2 wickets have gone down. It's gone after him. What a good-looking stroke this is. 1 bounce 4 for Puran. 5 gone, 43 for 2.
Inside edge. And that should help the strike rate. What a catch. What a sensational catch. Bhanuka Rajapaksha with an absolute beauty.
A blinder. He hits it hard. It was traveling. Bhanuka Rajapaksa. Well, those are the catches that will keep you in a game. Austin Chase looking to break free. Goes for 9. 47 for 3.
That was in the air. It's been flayed, but it's found the gap. A boundary to finish the over. 6:52 for 3. He tried it a few times, but this time it's successful.
Cracking shot.
Hasn't hit this at all. He hasn't hit it. And it's well taken. A contrast to maybe how the West Indies were in the field. Sri Lanka been brilliant.
He doesn't get hold of it. Nicholas Puran. Cutter. Clever bowling. Inviting the left-hander to try and take. He knows straight away. Picture tells 1,000 stories. There's a good catch. Subfielder. Puran, well, it was a good innings, bright and breezy innings, but he's got to go for 46. West Indies, 77 for 4.
Short boundary, that goes. 6 to Hetmeyer.
Might be just what Shimron Hetmeyer needs to get his innings up and going. It's a good area. Shorter side, we've spoken at length about that. He's 83 metres up on that bank.
Good strike from Shimron Hetmeyer. We saw a bit of this leading up to this World Cup during the franchise tournament.
Straight up. Simple as you like. Bounced out, too quick. Easy as you like. It's good bowling from Karunaratne. It's another failure for Andre Russell.
I mentioned it when Dushmanta Chamira was running into Russell for his first ball. that a lot of teams go short at Russell very early in his innings. Yep, he thought about it, he planned it, he executed it, and Russell had to be hitting to the big side of the ground as well. That's where the matchups have been brilliant these days, 94 for 5.
Captain Corin Pollard. Come at the hour, come at the man. They need something absolutely extraordinary from the skipper. Corin Pollard, 34 years young. Made a big call, won the toss, wanted to bowl first, wanted to chase. Was it the right call, wasn't it? We don't know, but at the moment he needs to do something special. Real trouble here, the Windies. Excellent bowling, though, I must say, from Karuna Ratley, who's got some good aggression. Bit of fire in the belly, good bumper. Outthinking Andre Russell. Too powerful. Hit too fiercely from Shemron Hetmar, who's just finding his touch here. Just putting the foot down.
Just got the length to be able to play the horizontal bat shot to a short boundary. But again, it was good planning. Russell does prop onto the front foot to play his pull shot. So once you can get it, that was perfect. From that shot, great camera work. They would have talked about that in their team meeting about bowling to Russell. And this is what I look for when I was bowling a short ball to a batsman, propping onto the front foot. If it comes about stomach high, he'll pull me with control. But if I get it up to shoulder or head height, then it's hard for him to control a pull or a hook against me.
Yeah, sometimes they might top edge over the keeper, you say it's unlucky. Excellent bowling.
Just short, unfortunate for the fielder. He gave it a good effort. I would have gone for the catch as well. It's where Puran was caught down there. Dhananjaya De Silva, I think, the sub.
Yeah, he's on for the big quick Fernando, who's off with a hamstring injury. Makes the yards. Good effort. I think he does as well as he can do there. When you've got runs in the bank, you don't want to see him sitting back on the fence. Swatted away leg side again. It's in the gap again. It's 4 more. It's excellent. It's all Hetmar.
It's off stump. In fact, I think it's outside off stump. So he's trying to get Hetmar once again to hit the long off. But Hetmar is smart. He's saying, I'm not going there. It's too taxing. I'm going to go towards the short boundary. I'm going to do it for you now. You're trying to talk about the Jos Buttler innings. The thing that I love about it, we talk about anchors. I'm not a big believer in a traditional anchor in this format of the game. To me, your anchor, the best anchors are the power players, the boundary hitters who have long form experience and skill, who can see through a tough period and then explode. Buttler was brilliant.
Yeah, it was a wonderful knock, and this isn't somebody like myself jumping on the back of 100. This is somebody who watches Jos Buttler year in, year out, back in England. Game in, game out, really. The assessor of a situation the last couple of years has been remarkable in Jos Buttler. They were snailing along here in the first 10 overs, going nowhere, England. But there was never a panic. And missed the finish. Productive over 13 from it. 107 for 5.
Just a reminder of where the West Indies are and where they want to be winning their last 2 games, including this one, by some margin. That is going to be a task now because of how well Sri Lanka have played. They can't advance any further in the tournament. The West Indies have that mathematical chance, and they perhaps also have to try to win at the counter and see if England could beat South Africa. Now, this is a matchup that Sri Lanka have been waiting for as well. Wanindu Hasaranga against Pollard. And the matchup works for Wanindu Hasaranga. So much of what Sri Lanka has done tonight has been good planning and execution.
Well, it's a first baller for Karen Pollard. It's a googly again, no surprise. It's Hasaranga's danger ball, the wrong one. Pitches it perfectly. Pollard just trying to hoik it leg side. Dashu Shanika's delighted. Hasaranga, who's had a wonderful tournament, absolutely delighted. Captain's gone for a duck. West Indies, 107 for 6.
He's gone straight down the ground and 6 into the advertising boards.
It's not over. If you think West Indies is going to give up in that run chase, they still got something left in the tank. Slower ball, Jason Holder. You could just see him waiting, and he backs his power to clear the boundary. It's all about the future here now, Mikey. Did I say Mikey?
Well, you know, there's a few factors there. One is he was considerably faster than I was. That's a starting point.
Alan.
Yeah, that's it. Darren, you're right, but you're right about Nick Poran. He's 26 years of age. You're talking about the future, and he's respected by teammates, by cricketers everywhere.
Indeed. And actually, the only game we've won so far, he was leading the troops out there.
Full toss, swung away, man underneath it, takes an absolute belter of a catch. My word, Sri Lanka have been impressive tonight in the field.
I think the umpire's gonna have a look at that. Could it be a no ball for height? They're gonna check and see.
Well,
To the umpire director, we have a umpire review for a fair catch. I can confirm that is a fair delivery. Can we also check the side on, please, before you go to the catch? Thank you. Okay, okay, thank you. Can we go through to the catch, please? Can we go through to the catch, please? Okay, thank you, Gavin. I'm ready to make my decision to the screen.
an outstanding catch by Karunaratne as Jason Holder begins the forlorn walk back. What a good catch, and how well have Sri Lanka fielded tonight. Jason Holder's not convinced that that ball was not a no ball. And he's just got confirmation from Langton Roseri that it was adjudged by the third umpire. Jason Holder 817 for 7.
In the West Indies T20 setup.
It's 4 to Hetmeyer. That ball was really hit hard by the left-hander. 24 years of age. Again, he's one of the young faces in this side.
He's giving himself some room here to open up the offside. Didn't try to overhit it. Just had to hit the infield.
Hetmeyer, who captained West Indies under-19s. Shimron Hetmeyer captained the under-19s, who won the under-19 World Cup in Bangladesh in 2016, and was inspirational as captain. From Guyana, he's already played 16 tests and 47 one-day internationals with 5 one-day hundreds. And it's Dwayne Bravo in the spotlight. He's bowled. He's come down the pitch. He misses. Hasaranga hits. And this ICC world #1 is just too good tonight. He finishes his spell 2 for 19. Dwayne Bravo. He's gone cheaply.
Bravo, knowing they need runs, came down the pitch. Hit all over that one. He departs. 131 for 8.
Hetmeyer rocks back and he'll collect 4 for this. He is so strong. It doesn't leave anything out there. Oh, that's a good-looking shot. Handsome just beats long arm. How well has that been hit?
Went like a tracer bullet. I would love to see the speed of the bat. Fernando, maybe he needs Jason Holder's height.
Good effort, wasn't it? Very good effort by Avishka Fernando. Saying, incidentally, Hasaranga has now got 16 wickets in this T20 World Cup tournament, and he's gone above Ajanta Mendes, who got 15. Straighter this time. Straight back over Chamira's head, over Karunaratne's head.
Let's run in full flow. Might be a bit too late. Just hanging back, waiting for that slower delivery. I could see the delay in the bat swing, making sure he gets good contact on that ball.
That strike rate has now gone up to 142. He's really middling the ball out of that nice sounding bat. 3 sixes now to go with the 8 fours. Tries to carve it through extra, and he'll get 4 more here. Karunaratne's been taken to the boundary a few too many times here, but his figures have been dented as well.
Look at his eyes. Watching the ball all the way onto the bat. He's saying it's not over. We're still in with a chance. 6, 6, 4.
Well, that is the great quality of Shimron Hetmeyer. 35 wanted from 8. This over has already gone for 17. 2 balls to go. How about 6-6 here?
2 sixes would be sweet.
Been waiting a long time for that. Oh, he tried, and look at him, he's furious with himself.
Remember the last time in the Caribbean, Karen Pollard hit 6 sixes in 1 over against Dhananjaya.
Yeah, Akila Dhananjaya, that was in Coolidge, wasn't it, Antigua? 6 sixes from Pollard. Yeah, actually, Dhananjaya took a hat-trick just before that. The great man, the universe boss, wasn't around long enough tonight.
Let's make it interesting. Get a 6.
Well, the 6 makes the last over very watchable. Come on, Shimron, what have you got? Oh, well bowled. Well, Hetmeyer's got the strike, and that's important. 19 gone, 156 for 8. Six legal deliveries remaining, 34 required, mathematically possible. Darren Sammy's wearing the broadest smile he's had all day. You still believe?
Always
You've got
believe. Always believe. Just need the first 2 to go for 6, and you see the bowler be panicking, knowing that West Indies is capable of hitting those 6s.
Oh, he's gone after it. He's going to come back, and he makes his ground. He's furious, he's so disappointed. This has been a sole effort from Shimron Hetmeyer. It's now his highest score in T20 international cricket. And just when you see how close that he can possibly get them here, the top order West Indies batting will be thinking, well, where were we? What were we doing? Not supporting Hetmeyer.
Yes. Again, we didn't have a good power play. You needed a good power play.
Bowled, well bowled, Chamira. Yorker length wide. Can't hit those for 6.
But as one era comes to an end, you look at the next generation. Hetmeyer got a lot of cricket to play, and for West Indies. So Nicholas Purran, young Obed McCoy, Fabian Allen, all these guys must step up. He's a future leader, Nicholas Purran.
Thrown everything at this. It'll be a 6 for Hetmeyer. He's pushing right to the very end of this contest. Bowling, bowling. That's unfortunate for Chamira. Yorker, another Yorker, but this time it squeezes out for 4. Well, Darren, yeah, that's a stat that will hurt you, because you're a 2-time former captain of West Indies, who captained this team, this country, to 2 World Cup titles.
Yes, Wilco, and the last time it was Sri Lanka who stopped us. Well, Duckworth Lewis did in Bangladesh. It was a hailstorm. Never seen something like that before. Semi-finals versus Sri Lanka. Needing 60 or 5 overs. Here comes, we're behind on the Duckworth Lewis. And again, today Sri Lanka finally put us out of a World Cup.
Final ball. Oh, Hetmeyer smashes Akil Hussain. They'll take the run. This has been an outstanding display by a young Sri Lankan team who have beaten The much fancied West Indies. West Indies needed this win. They have been beaten thoroughly by Sri Lanka, who win this contest by 20 runs. Sri Lanka knew they couldn't have made the semi-finals. Now West Indies know that they can't. Sri Lanka, who were put into bat by Kieron Pollard, Charita Salanka with a polished 68. Nisanka 51, Pereira 29, Shanaka the skipper 25 not out, 189 for 3, West Indies 169 for 8, and Sri Lanka won by 20 runs.